Aloha, hello, and welcome to all of you beautiful, amazing souls tuning in from all around the world tonight. This is going to be a special energy activation where we will activate your energy so that you never run out of energy ever again. Today, we are celebrating Aria's book launch, and we will be sharing the 3 keys to master your energy that she talks about in the book and give you a tangible experience of that. So there will be an opportunity to buy the book at cost tonight. We aren't going to make a penny with it. You can take advantage of this only at this event here right now. If you buy the book, we have a very special bonus for you where you can win one of 3 soul readings that Aria is offering today during the session. So I am super, super excited about the soul readings because I had my own soul reading done by her and it was absolutely life-changing. You're looking at one of the results of the soul reading where I am now the community lead for the Higher Self Mastery course and community. So it was for sure a life-changing and beautiful experience. So here's what a soul reading is if you're not familiar. So in a soul reading, Aria channels first what your purpose in life is. Second, what's blocking you from living that. And then third, what to do about it. So if you're interested in that, stick around to the end because we will draw winners for the soul reading throughout the event. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Throughout tonight's session, if any questions come up, please feel free to post them in the chat. If you have the same question that someone posted, just give it a thumbs up, like it, so that we know that it's a popular question. So we'll be sure to get to that. Okay, so before we start our evening, let's just understand where your energy level is. So we want to see what it is right now, and then we'll take another poll at the end. So for those of you here live on Zoom, I'm going to pull up a poll right now. And for those of you who are tuning in on the live stream on YouTube and Facebook, just take out a piece of paper and note down 1 to 10, where is your energy level right now? Okay, so just note that down. And then for those of you on Zoom, I'll pull up the poll really quick.
And really what that means is you're just basically feeling into it. If you had a 10 out of 10, you would feel I can rip out trees, is what we say in Germany. I'm super energized. I won't be able to sleep. I just have powerful energy. If you're at 0, you wouldn't be here. So 1, 2, 3 is really low. I'm tired. I can barely, concentrate. So check where you're at between 1 and 10 and let us know. And then later at the end, like Alex said, we're going to do that poll again and we're going to see if you have more energy after this. Yeah.
Okay. So the results are streaming in. It looks like the majority, 26%, is around a 6 right now for energy. So we're at a 6. Okay.
Okay. And then other people are where at? Are we getting some other numbers? 26% are, because I can't see the poll somehow. Do you have it's Alex, other than the majority?
So we're still at 27%, is so 6 is still the majority. Yeah.
Okay, and then do you see how many have like a 5, a 2, or a 10?
So we've got 14% at 5, 23% at 7, 12% at 4, 12% at 3, 2% at 2.
Okay, and the highest is 7
The highest
right
is
now.
7, yes.
Okay, and the lowest is 2.
Yes.
Okay, good. Send me a visual of that if you don't mind. So I have that for the energy session. And right now, yeah, we're getting started. I love it. We're gonna take you from where you are right now to a higher level, hopefully. Yeah. This is a short session. You get more options of what you can do with your energy if you're chronically low. There's more you can do than just this energy session, but I will show you how to do that today, and you're going to leave with that tool. Yeah, this is not a marketing call where we're going to tell you what to do and we don't show you how. You get absolutely. We'll leave with the how to do this. Okay. Good.
Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So I just want to introduce to you all Aria Lorenz officially. So Aria is a world-renowned healer, metaphysical teacher, and mentor in the greatest human potential with over 20 years experience guiding conscious entrepreneurs, leaders, and other masters to master their energy and align with their purpose, with their business, with their life, align all of these. So having served over 100,000 people worldwide, she is an absolute catalyst for rapid and lasting transformation. So amazing. Thank you so much, Aria, for the work that you do and the light that you spread. Thank you. Thank you. And on top of that, today is a very special day where we are congratulating you on your new book. And so would you love to share with us a little bit about your book, Aria?
Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Alex. Love it. And thank you everybody for being here. What I want to share is how it matters to you. Of course, yeah, well, I wrote the book great, but I wrote it for you. It's not so much that I can put that plaque on my whatever, next job, like they say in my favorite movie, Walter Mitty. No, it's just so you can actually, get the benefits of these tools in a very quick way. And we're specifically talking about 3 keys to master your energy. One key is how to learn how to protect your energy. The other key is how to stop leaking energy. And the third one is how to direct the energy. All 3 tools, if you have them down, you have actually something amazing that most people don't have. You have a conscious way of how you can conduct energy in your favor. Now, everybody conducts energy all the time, but most of us do it unconsciously. And if we do something unconsciously, it's not always in our favor, especially if something goes wrong, if we're not in the best place in life, not in the best place physically, then we can create a downward spiral. And here's how you can avoid that. You can avoid that downward spiral. Even if you're not feeling well right now, you can go up. If you're feeling well, you can go faster up. And there are tools that you can use consciously compared to unconsciously, and therefore use them in your favor. Yeah. And this is what this book is about. It also shares about my story of how I got to this and how this could relate to you. Some people who are here, I call them human angels. You have a specific energy field that you are using right now, and that can actually harm you. But you're here to bring harmony to the planet. So if you know how to use your energy field in your favor, you can bring that harmony to the planet and to other people around you without harming you. Other people have an energy field where they are constantly giving to specific people, and they're feeding them and they're running out. That's like, how you have a hose attached to somebody and you're feeding them with your water. That's another form of energy. If you know how to do this, if you know how to send energy to other people, so it's not hurting you, you can continue doing that, but in a better way. And there are other people who leak energy. And if you're feeling any of these that I'm just mentioning, this is you. Yeah, if you have resonance. And leaking energy means you can take in whatever comes. It's just never enough. You never feel full. You never feel like you have an extra. Yeah. And we show you also how to fix that. Yeah. I'm going to share about that tonight. And then we'll end up with an energy tool that we'll employ today and will program your energy system so that from now on, neither of these 3 types are happening for you in a negative way. Either of the types that you may be will be in your favor. Okay? How do you like that? Give me some feedback. Let me know how that resonates with you. Also, let me know if you type 1, 2, 3. 1 is the human angel. It's the angel that harmonizes everywhere, feels for everyone, feels with everyone, is also a human being who does not know ownership of anything in terms of oneness. You understand that everything belongs to others and you're only happy if everybody wins, but you're constantly overwhelmed by big groups or by other people's energies, and your giving is exhausting you. That's an angel. Number 2 is you're giving, you're caring a lot, you're carrying the energy for other people, you're worried about other people, and you feel you need to control how they're feeling to a degree in a good way. You want to help them, but you're very, very invested in certain people, specific people, not everybody, not the world, but specific people. That's type 2. Type 3 is you're leaking, you're just exhausted, you don't have enough energy, you never have enough energy, and you sort of feel like a victim sometimes. Let me know. And we're streaming live to Instagram too, to Facebook, and to YouTube, guys. Shout out to you. If you're on Instagram, you cannot see Alex, you hear her only. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, you can see her. But what I want to ask you is also share that in the chat with us. What do you suggest or guess is your type of energy field? Let us know. And then Alex, where are we taking it from here?
After this, then we'll have some time for Q&A and then talk a little bit about the book.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we'll go into teaching now before we do that, right?
Yep.
We have now time where I can actually do the teaching with you. Yeah, just wanted to double check, Alex, because I don't see our calendar in front of us. So thank you for guiding me through it. Shout out to Alex. Woohoo, love you, baby. Good. Alex is our community lead in my membership, which is called the Lemurian Tribe. And that membership is an all-inclusive membership. We're not talking about that today, but just so you know, this is who she is, and we deeply love her and cherish her. Good. And some of you who are here are part of the Lemurian Tribe. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. And so let me see. We got a bunch of types. Alex, can you read the chat to me? Just read it and let me know. Be very helpful.
Yes.
So then I don't have time. So what are the main types we have? Okay. And then people are also sending levels of energy. Or what is the 9? It's
probably it looks like we've got okay. 1, 2, we've got 2s, 1 and 3, someone says. 1 and 3, 1 and 2. A lot of 1 and 3s.
Okay. Good. So majority would be 1 and 3s. Yeah. Okay. So if you are a 3, you need help. You absolutely need to get the energy aligned. If you are 1, you probably have a lot of frustration going on, where you're frustrated with people because are frustrated that your own energy runs out. Yeah. Because that is when an angel is not balanced, they have frustration. If you are a 3, you're exhausted. And if you are a 2, you worry a lot. Yeah. So those are the negative parts of that. But we're going to just help you with that. Okay. And here's how we're going to do this. Okay. Buckle up. Get yourself ready. So what you hopefully will really, really understand after we have this talk is how you direct energy. And it's very simple. It's like, how do I make use of the law of gravity? So for example, if we're using this book right now, my book, Master Your Energy, if I let this fall, it falls. If I let it go on a mountain, it falls. If I let it go in the bathtub, it falls and gets wet, right? If you let it fall, anybody lets it fall, it falls. Does this law make a difference between people, locations, circumstances? Let me know. No, I'm seeing your head's not, I do see you guys. I'm not seeing myself. So you can respond to me. I can see you. So no, it doesn't make a difference, right? So the law is always the same, no matter which person uses it. The same counts for this law of how you direct energy. And how you direct energy is with your attention. Where your attention goes, the energy flows 100%. people say, oh yeah, I'm listening to the news because I want to know what's happening in the world, so I'm prepared and I can brace myself or know how to react. But what you're doing when you're listening to the news is you're listening to something negative on a regular basis, and you're seeing it and you're hearing it. So you are actually programming yourself with that, especially if you're listening to it on the side, if you're doing something else and it's running in the background. And what happens with that is where your attention goes, the energy flows. So your attention goes to something negative, you're flowing energy into something negative. Now, there is another part of that, and that is where your attention flows, it also creates a backflow to you. So you're placing attention on something negative will mean you are drawing something negative into your life. That's why I say, if you have to absolutely do the news, or if you have to talk with somebody who's negative, who's gossiping, if you have to focus on anything negative, such as somebody's sick, do it shortly, very, very short. With the news, I recommend reading it rather. So it's not going into the eyes, also into the ears. With a person, if you have a negative conversation, write it so you're not talking, and do it short. And then place more than 50% of your attention throughout the day on something you want, something positive. Yeah. That'll already create a more positive energy, especially if you're type 3. You're going to have a lot of attention in what you don't want. So put attention into what you want. You can do that by thinking of what you're grateful for. And this is why gratitude is so, so, so powerful. I wasn't even going to talk about that today, but it just comes in right now. So gratitude is your antidote to negativity. Yeah. And if you can think of something that you're grateful for, then you're changing your attention away from something you don't want to something you do want. You agree? And what happens? Through the law of energy, you're automatically attracting things into your life you want. Yeah. So this is actually part of my next book, Master Your Manifestation. But hey, guys, I'm always reading the room. I don't have any scripts, and I'm reading you guys' energy right now, everybody who's live. So, I'm just allowing to come through what not wants to come through. So this may be relevant for you. Okay. Now, how do you do it? Let's do it right now. Think of something that you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be in your life. It can be, for example, I'm really grateful that the trees are growing without me telling it to them, because I would constantly forget to tell them to grow. So I'm super happy that the trees are growing around me. And I just see them grow. Yeah. You can be grateful that the sky is blue behind the clouds. It's also one of my favorites. Or that your heart beats without you telling it. Important one. Honestly, I tell you, I would forget about it all the time, and then I'd be temporarily dead and have to wake up again to remind my heart to beat. So we're so grateful for certain things. Think of something you are grateful for right now. Write it in the chat. If you're on Instagram, what are you grateful for? Could be an animal, child, a partner. It does not have to be related to you. And as you're doing this right now, as you're placing attention on things you're grateful for, such as sunshine, Alex, read some to me. They're going so fast. Just throw them in.
My dogs, grateful that I'm in the path of awareness, the sun and moon, the beautiful earth. Grateful for cold, rainy day. Nature, the beautiful place where I live.
Good. So that's exactly what we need. Yeah. On Instagram, we have my health, we have people saying my joy. We have people saying my hair, my hair grows without me telling to grow. Wonderful. Yes. Sunshine today. So notice the vibe, notice something that's happening, just a little bit of that, right? Yeah. If you're noticing that something comes when you hear people say that, for my future grandchild, my daughter's pregnant. Woo-hoo! Yes, guys. Okay. So right now we're placing our attention on something positive. This is relevant. This is relevant. And you can do this in the middle of exhaustion. Yeah. If you're super exhausted, you can think of something you're grateful for. This will change your attention. Therefore, it'll change the energy that comes into you. And then we're going into the next part of that, which is your intention. Your intention directs the quality of energy. So, reminder, we're talking about how you direct energy. Yeah. You direct energy with your attention. And you determine the quality of the energy with your intention or what you focus on, I could also say. Yeah. So, giving you a relevant example. Somebody in your life calls you up and says, hey, you know what? I have bad news. I need to tell you I have this and this diagnosis, for example, or, you know, my child doesn't like to be in that school. We have to move. Somebody's died. I have a huge bill. I need to pay that. I can't pay. So some bad news coming your way. Yeah. What's your first reaction? If you are number one, you're going to take that on. You're going to harmonize them involuntarily. I'm going to show you later how to not do that and how to do something better instead. Yeah. But if you are a number two, you're going to send energy, you're going to try to fix. Yeah. If you're number three, you're like, oh my gosh, why is all of that happening to me? Yeah. Here's what's super important. Your intention, the quality you're thinking about, determines the quality of energy that's running through your system. And that's also going to the person on the other side of the phone. So if you go into worry, everybody will go into worry first thing, right? You're going to worry. When you're worrying in the type 1 or type 2 or type 3 way, either way, you're going to go with your quality of energy down towards what you don't want. Worst case scenario. Yeah. Who's here? Who's afraid that their kids would do something they don't want them to do? I mean, some show of hands by your side of your cheek. Okay, I see a bunch of hands. Who is afraid that their husband or their wives will do something they don't want them to do? Who's afraid that their boss will do something or their employee? Okay, so you get it. Everybody has some worries, right? Or most of you, yeah? Either way, as soon as you're afraid of that, you're actually directing your attention towards what you don't want. And the quality of the energy is worry. So you're adding to the problem. If you're doing that with a little toddler, the toddler walks and is climbing a tree, and you're like, oh my God, they're going to fall. What's going to happen next? Every time. Yeah. Boom, the toddler falls. If instead you're seeing that toddler climb up the tree and you're thinking, you got this, beautiful. I see white light around you. I see you protected. The toddler won't fall. This toddlers is directly connected to your energy, especially if you're the parent. Yeah. So they respond immediately. They're a good sign for that. Now, what do you do instead? If you have worries, you don't think about what you're worrying about. Because where your attention goes, the energy flows and it gets enhanced and it comes back to you. And the quality of energy you're sending, in this case, worry, is the quality you're creating. You're creating a worst case scenario. You're going to think of something positive, which is it's going to work out. I hope you're going to feel better. I hope it works out. I'm curious how this can get resolved. And here's the energy tool for that. You ready for your first energy tool? Okay. It's not in the book. We're doing some things that are not in the book, just enhancing. You can still get the book and get the other stuff. Okay. Do it with me. Attention goes on seeing some light or imagining it or allowing it coming in from God, source, you can call it love source, if the word God is not good for you. Allowing it to flow into your whole body. You now either see light coming into your body, you allow it to come into your body, or you intend it to come into your body. Men often do really good with intention and they do really quickly there. See that light coming in? Allow or see or intend the light to go out of your hands. It fills your body first, white light. Now it's going out of your hands. And now you're sending it to a person that needs some energy right now. And that's your attention goes to that person. You're seeing that stream of light filling them up. I'm going to do it with you guys right now, everyone here. Few more moments, see them filled up until they're overflowing with that light, or until you have like a sigh of relief. Oh, or until you feel the worry lets up. And then you let it go and say thank you. Now you actually send energy to them, because this is how you send energy, with your intention, your attention. Attention directed, intention creates the quality. In this case, your intention was white light. White light is always healing, always directs itself into the right quality that the person needs. So it's a universal energy. Yeah. And you are probably not worried anymore. Okay. Who felt the energy? I see somebody on Instagram right now saying, hey, I felt the energy. Yeah. Who felt the energy? Good. Yeah. You guys are feeling it. Awesome. So this is simple tool, and everything that's divine is simple. Yeah. You're going to crack up at how simple these tools are in here. Yeah. And I have some very practical examples of, what we did in my life, or what happened in my life. For example, what happened when the lava flow came here in Hawaii, and how some things actually survived the lava flow. So you'll hear that, because this is really practical, right? Practical. Good. So now this is how you direct energy, with your attention and your intention. Good. Now, one of the keys that I'm talking about in the book is how you protect your energy. One of the keys is how you recharge your energy. And another one is how you direct the energy. So right now we talked about how you direct energy. One part of it, there's more to it. But this one, I recommend use it daily. And think of people that you're either worried about, or that are cumbersome for you, difficult for you. And even if you are a person who absolutely needs to see the news, I mean, my husband is one like that. I can't get him to not watch the news. Do it as a prayer request, sending energy into all the areas that need help. Yeah? Good. Any questions so far? Let me know if you have any questions. If you have questions on Instagram, just let me see that. Good, I can see your comments here. Are there any questions? If so, put them in the chat, and then Alex can read it to me.
We have one question: which directs the energy flow? Is it the attention or the intention?
The attention. The attention directs the energy flow. The intention determines the quality of energy. Yeah. See, this is why questions are so valuable. I get to repeat it. I get to clarify. You get to hear it. Just don't hesitate asking your questions. Yeah. Thank you for being here. It also makes it more lively for me. Good, guys. Okay. Now, next thing is, I want to lead you into an energy exercise where you actually create an energy field, where you're fixing those energy leaks, or the way you're operating in the world. Earlier, if you were on the call already earlier, you heard there's either an angel energy field. It's a person who absorbs like a sponge and helps harmonize. Or there's an energy field of somebody who is giving energy to people. That's the giver, the helper. or there's an energy field where there are leaks and the person leaks everywhere. Yeah. So those are typical energy fields we can have. And, most people go into one of those three categories. Yeah. There are some people who have a very rigid energy field who kind of maintain their energy well, but they don't give much with the world. They're probably not here. Yeah. Because they don't care. Right? But they have a good maintenance of their energy field, but they don't have good exchange. Yeah. So right now, what we can do is we can help you fix all three, because what you need to do if you have these energy fields is you need to learn how to create an overflow for yourself and then share from the overflow. What happens when you do that? Number one, will not absorb energies from others and also don't intrude on others because they give from their overflow instead of merging. Yeah. Number two, will not give to one or two or three particular people and therefore run out because it's a constant run. They will actually give to everyone continuously from their overflow, including the people they care about, and therefore they can feel more relaxed. Yeah. And number three, they will fix their energy leaks. Yeah. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Are you interested? Who's interested in that? Who wants to learn how to do that? Woohoo. Okay. I see some thumbs up. That's great. Alex, let me know how we're on timing. And I'm going to read one question from Instagram while you'll let me know the time. And thank you guys. I see your thumbs coming up. Love the different colors of the thumbs too. All inclusive. Yes. So Hey is saying, I feel blocked when connecting to the divine because of my schizophrenia. It says it's an egregore, a fallen angel. It's just straight nasty, abuses me and feeds off the negative energy it makes. Yeah, okay. So if you have schizophrenia, you probably have an energy field that's leaking. Yeah. And therefore, other energies can dock onto your system. So this will help you absolutely close your energy field off from leakage. And that's the first thing you need to do in order to connect to the divine. The second thing is you need to protect your energy. You need to protect it. And protection, by the way, is a tool that's in the book. Alex, can we make sure everybody's muted, please? Thank you so much, because I have background noise. Good. Okay, good. So how are we on time?
Yeah, I think we just had an upvoted question here. Just if you could repeat the three types one more time, and then I think we're ready to move on to talking a little bit about the book and some soul readings.
Good, awesome. Okay. So the three types is, one type is what I call the angel. You're a human angel. You came here to help. And the way you help is you naturally merge with people, because when you're an angel in an angel form, not in a physical body, this is how we communicate as angels. I'm an angel too. So you actually merge with each other, and therefore the other person gets your whole experience, and it's a very satisfying way to do it. But if you have a human body and you're merging with people inadvertently, number one, they can feel repelled by that, and they could give you opposition, and you wonder why I have all these good intentions. And number two, your body has to process other people's energies, diseases, or difficulties, and that can make you sick. So a lot of angels, they become obese, or they become sick, or definitely tired because of that. Yeah. And you need to learn not to do that, and creating an energy overflow where you're not merging, so your body doesn't have to process these energies. Number two is the giver, the helper. That's a different form of giving than the angel. It's somebody who wants to help, who wants to fix, who deeply cares, and they have tentacles run from their own energy field to people that they care about, and therefore they run out all the time. This is not ideal, because these people don't need your energy. They need their divine energy. They need to be plugged into their own divine energy. And you can help them better if you create that same overflow that also helps the angel, and you help everybody around you then you don't run out of energy and everybody's helped nevertheless. Yeah. Number 3 is the leaking energy field. You have leakage everywhere. That's a chronic fatigue syndrome. That's attracting diseases. That's arthritis. So, certain symptoms come with that. And it's also depression. And because depression is a lack of energy. So if you're leaking energy, you're trying to get energy from food, from conversations, from other people, but you always feel tired. You never have enough energy. Yeah. Some people have a little bit of a leak and they're maybe angels, and so, or the second type. So it's not like you have to be one type only, like we saw in our poll earlier. But the leakage person has to first fix the leakage. For them, the protection shield is the most important one. We're not going to do that today, but we're going to do that energy field that overflows, because the protection shield is in the book. And you can get the book for 99 cents right now. So it's really a no-brainer. You can get it for 99 cents as an ebook. So, just click on that right now. Alex, you show the link. And we can all go and get the book if you want. So the people who want a soul reading, or the people who want to support me, or the people who want to have the book, and I hope those is everybody, just go onto Amazon right now with the link that Alex is putting in here and get the book. And if you want the ebook, you get it for 99 cents. If you want the paper copy, what is it called? Paperback, that's $6.99. And if you want the hard copy, it's $29.99. The hard copy has colors in it. So there's, all the pictures that are in there are with color. Not seeing it right now where it is. And the other ones is all black and white. So either one you can get, and this is actually the lowest price Amazon let me put it. I would have given it to you for free, but Amazon has to print it. So this is the lowest price you can get it. So you can just get that book and learn those 3 keys and never forget them. Yeah. It will also give you access to the first module of my course for free. It's a huge bonus. It's $249 worth of bonus. So all of that you get when you go in there right now. I'll probably need the link for Instagram. I'm not sure how to get that in here right now. Let's see. But shall we take just a moment where everybody can just go and get it? Are you up for that? Everybody, you can get it. You don't have to. But the people who want, Alex, do we have the link shared?
Yes, I did share the link. And I wanted to add also, for those of you, I'll jump a little bit, but give you a preview for our soul readings. This is how we're actually going to do the soul readings. If you would like a soul reading, just share your receipt of the book in the chat, and then I will write down your name, and then I'll put it in my bucket over here for later. So then I can pull the names for the 3 soul readings that we're doing later. So that's how we're going to do that.
I love that. And Alex, would you be so kind and just text me the link so I can share it here on Instagram? That'll be great. Yeah. And here's the cool thing. If you all buy the book now, my ratings go up, and that helps me. That's how you can help me and help other people actually get these teachings, because they see the book, right? So we're all helping each other. This is what angels do. They help each other. So thank you so much. I'm going to get the link soon to you guys here on Instagram. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate it. And let me see, Alex, did you share it already with me?
Yep, it's in your WhatsApp.
Do
you want me to?
Thanks, yeah. Because I need to stay on the app where I'm at. Okay, super. Alex is always super quick. I ask her something, it already happened. Good. Let us know who got the book. And share the receipt with us. This is exciting. It's Amazon State not working in Canada. It is working in Canada. It absolutely should be working in Canada. Good, and thank you for buying the book. I just seeing your messages here. Kelly bought the paperback. Yeah, love it. Alex, you can just share the chat while I send this in Instagram.
Perfect. Yeah, let me get my paper ready here for the drawing.
Yeah, and maybe share who bought it or what we're seeing there. Copy. What are you seeing in
Yeah,
the
I'm
chat?
seeing. Yep, Stacy says great pricing. Julie Owens, the book sounds wonderful. I love how you've priced it so that anyone can get it. Yes. Just bought the hard copy, Amy says.
Thank you, Amy.
Deborah Robbins already bought the ebook a few weeks ago, and it's already on her Kindle.
Love it, love it. So I'm trying to copy the link and put it in Instagram. It doesn't let me do that. But what you guys can do is just go to my website. I offered it here and go on book and then click on the link that gets you to Amazon, or put my name into Amazon, search, and it'll come up. Okay, good. Well, thank you guys. This is exciting. So now let's do a soul reading. And then we're going to go into the energy session and we'll do more soul readings afterwards. Alex, actually, you need some time.
I need a little bit of time, yeah.
We'll do the soul reading after the energy session. Yeah, that gives Alex time to actually do a drawing. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Skylar. Skylar's on Instagram. She just shared the link. Really appreciate it. Awesome. Good. So, energy session. This will set you up with an energy field that will not leak, that will not run out of energy, and that you can actually activate in about 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Okay? This is a super effective energy tool. In order to activate an energy tool, you need to program your system. That is your mind, it's also your energy field. You need to program it with a certain cue. I'm giving you an example. Remember when you were on vacation? Remember your favorite vacation you were on. And think of a picture that you have from that vacation with somebody. And then think of you looking at that picture. As soon as you look at that picture, let's say it was on the beach with a favorite friend or your partner, the energy from that vacation comes back to you. Would you agree on that? Yeah. It could also be your favorite animal, your grandson, your daughter, you know. So as soon as we have a picture, that picture brings that energy fully back with us in a second. The same happens for your energy field if you have a hand movement. So for example, when you pray, if you're religious, you do this. As soon as you do that, the body already knows we're going to pray. Now we are combining this today. We're using an energy tool where we're programming you, and then we use a hand movement that activates that so that your brain understands anytime you do that hand movement and you combine it with some words, it activates the system. Okay? So now what people ask me in this case is they say, well, does this system get activated once and then you never have to activate it again? Or do you have to activate it all the time? And I say neither or. You activate an energy system by putting a lot of attention into it. And I hope you'll do a lot of attention right now. So you place a lot of attention into it, but you don't have to continuously do that. You can then use the programming part, often where you just do that 1 second, 1 minute thing. And then here and there, you give it more energy again. Here and there, you activate it again. Yeah. So it's neither or both. You basically want to reactivate it regularly and use the shortcut more often. Okay. Just like when you, let's say, have seen a movie, the first time you see the movie, you know, there are a lot of things you don't remember. The second time you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, now I have more in my mind. Have you seen it 10 times? You remember everything, right? You can even quote it. Yeah, like my favorite movie, Walter Mitty, like I told you earlier. You know, I quoted you right in the beginning of this session, right? It's one of my favorite ones, really awesome. So this is the same thing. And when you repeat an energy system often enough, your system has it down. It feels it. You kind of steeped with it. That's what we're creating right now. You ready? Okay. Sit upright. Let's do it. And then you close your eyes so you can focus inward where your attention goes, the energy goes. Good. And then imagine or intend that you have white roots coming out of each of your feet and between your legs. So that is 3 roots made out of white light. And start sending those roots down into the core of the planet. They're now going down into a white crystal inside the heart of the planet. And as soon as your 3 roots out of both your feet and your perineum are anchored in the crystal in the heart of the planet, you start breathing in energy from there. Fresh energy going up through the roots into your body and aura. And when you need to exhale used up energy, the old energy down into the crystal where it is immediately transformed. Do that now in your own rhythm for a few moments. The more attention you place on it, the better. The attention directs the energy. The intention is recharging with fresh life force energy. That is vitality, immunity, strength. Keep charging. Three more breaths. Full on recharge, immunity, strength, vigor in. Everything out. Tiredness, old energy, pain. One more. Beautiful. While this continues now, start focusing on your crown chakra, the middle of your head, and visualize or intend a light rod going up from the crown chakra all the way up to God's source. We call it love. If the word God is not good for you, and then start breathing out like a whale spouts out up to God's source. And in from there, fresh energy. Breathing in fresh energy into your whole body and aura, and out all the used up energy. Do it in your own rhythm. Attention is on your crown chakra as the energy goes up with your exhale, in with your inhale. The intention is clarity and guidance. Three more breaths. Make it count. Last breath. Beautiful. Now let go of that thought and combine the breath now into your heart. You're breathing in from above and below into your heart and out to above and below. Continue. Your attention is as the breath goes in from the heart of the planet and the heart of creation into your own heart. Your intention is love. You're releasing what hinders unconditional love on the exhale, and you're filling up with unconditional love on the inhale. Continue in your own rhythm. Good. 3 more breaths. Lovely. Now we're going to build the shield that actually feeds the world. You are now clear. Your energy is clear enough. You're filled up enough. You can do this longer if you need more energy. But now we're going to go to that step where we're filling up the world around us. And this starts with filling you up first. We're starting to breathe in now from above and below one more time. Out into your whole physical body. And continue doing that in your own rhythm. In from above and below. Now the exhale pumps up every cell in your body and the space between the cells. So powerful. Continuing doing that with every breath. Filling in. Full energy into your heart, out in both directions. Out into your body, filling up your body. Good, good, good. And when you feel your body is ready to explode, you breathe in one more time from above and below. Out into your physical body and let it overflow into the emotional body. That's 1 foot outside of your physical body. Now we're pumping up the emotional body by creating an overflow from the physical body into the emotional body. Continue in your own rhythm, pumping that up. This is all the good feelings, love, joy, laughter, and the energy of that. Yeah. And eventually you start feeling that you're actually ready to overflow from that energy body, or you just think it, either way. In that moment, we're breathing in now from above and below into your heart and out into your physical body and emotional body, and let it overflow into the mental body, another foot outside of your emotional body. Continue now in your own rhythm, filling up the emotional body with the overflow. Remember, you only need to do this a few times to set this up, and then here and there regularly, and we're setting it up right now. Later, you'll have a shortcut for that. So this setup counts. Really pay attention to this. Continuing to breathe in from above and below. That is the heart of the planet and the heart of creation. Into your own heart. Best energy, so you're not absorbing energy from the world. And then breathing out into your physical, emotional, and mental body, filling up your aura that way. One more breath, and then let the mental body overflow in from above and below into your heart, out into your physical, emotional, mental body. Let it overflow into the spiritual body. That's the last layer of your aura. That's the connection to the divine, your angels, your guidance. If you believe in angels, if not, it's just love or it's beauty. You don't have to be a believer in order for this to work. I wasn't when I started. So continue to breathe in from above and below, out into physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body, filling up that spiritual body with every breath now from your overflow. Three more breaths. Last breath. And now we're going to create that irradiate field together. So let's do it together. You're breathing in with me from above and below. One more time. Out into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body, and let it overflow in all directions using this hand motion, and say, I radiate. Two more times. In from above and below. It's important you breathe first. Out into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body, and end with I radiate in all directions. And one last time, in from above and below. Out into your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual body. I radiate. See yourself having that radiating energy field now. You are now drawing in energy with every breath. Tell your system to continue this, even when you're not thinking about it. Every breath draws in from the source of creation and the source of the planet, which is the physical energy you need and the guidance you need to live a loving and beautiful life. You draw that in with every breath automatically. You're also sharing it with your exhale, with your own body first and your energy field, to fill yourself up first, and then you give to the world freely. Yeah. So reiterate this a lot right now in the beginning until your system is used to it. And once you've seen Walter Mitty minimum 10 times, you know it by heart. So once you've seen use the energy field minimum 10 times, you know you can use this shortcut more often. I personally like to do it every day, still, because I work with a lot of people. So it depends on you. I do it once consciously, and the rest of the day I just say, I radiate. I radiate. I radiate. Done. Yeah. How are you feeling? Let's do a poll and let me know how you're feeling. More is in this book. You guys all got the book. I'm so excited. Thank you. If you haven't gotten the book yet, if you just came in, you can get it on Amazon. It gives you 3 keys to master your energy. And this key is not part of it. I wanted you to have something extra. And you have a recording of that. If you need the recording, you can continue using it. And if you'd like a recording with the music behind it, I'll be happy to give you that for free. Just send us an email and you can have that. Yeah, it'll take a while until we have it for you, but we'll do it. Okay, so Alex has an energy poll ready for Instagram. Let us know where your energy level is right now on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 is you have no energy, you're not here. If you're at a 1, you could be here. Very low energy. You can't hardly move your limbs. If you're at a 10, you're super powerful, you're strong, you're awake, you're alert. Where are you at? Give me your numbers.
We've got Julie is definitely at a 10. We have 24% are 10, 34% 8, 15% at a 9, 15 at 7. Okay, it looks like majority is at an 8.
Love it, love it, love it. So we got some 10s. That's amazing. How many 10s do we have?
We have 10 10s out of 43.
I love that. Awesome. And is anybody below 7?
We have one person at a 2, one person at a 3.
Okay. So you need to definitely do the protection shield. You're probably leaking. Need the protection shield. You may also need to release some blockages. If you do need that, you can, of course, come and do an energy session with me or with Alex. Alex gives energy sessions as well. They're a little bit more affordable and they're also really amazing. And so, yeah, you may need some help there, but hey, most everybody's up, guys. Yes. And how long did that take us, this energy session? That wasn't long. And you can do it more and more often. It takes you only like 3 minutes. Sometimes it'll just be 1 minute. Yeah. Would that help you? Do you think this will help you? Let me know what you're thinking about that. Would that help you? You come back from work, you need to see your partner, yeah, that you have more energy. Good. If it does, yeah, this is why we're here. Yeah. Do we have more questions, Alex? We're going to do a soul reading now, right?
Yep.
What's next?
Yep, we're gonna do our soul reading.
Okay. But hey, what else is on our agenda, Alex? So we'll keep the energy going.
Yep, we've got we're gonna do our first soul reading next, then that's gonna be around 5 minutes, then we'll do the second soul reading, and then we're gonna look into, okay, I've got the book now, but if I want to go deeper, if I want to take these tools to the next level, what could that look like? So we'll talk about that.
Okay, that's good,
Yeah.
Alex.
Should we go with
Just
the soul reading?
Yeah, let's do the soul reading. And as you can tell, I want you guys to stay in that energy field. And this is why. As soon as you go up, something happens, and some of you have already experienced it. Your ego says, I got enough, and now I'm higher than I normally go. So it wants you to go back to a lower state. So you're going to be inclined maybe to leave even the session right now, or you're going to be inclined to lean back and maybe look at your phone or to do something else. So I'm warning you about that, because here is what our brain is used to. Our brain is used to a status quo, and it is trained to keep a status quo. It doesn't matter whether that status quo is good or not good for you. So if you want to go higher in your energy, which you do, you want to be able to attract more what you want in your life, maybe even access your higher self and live informed by your higher self. We call that be on the jet stream of the higher self. You need to detect that when you're all of a sudden like, oh, now I got enough. When that happens, and amp up on that, because this is your growing edge. This is where you need to go beyond so you can actually grow out of this current state. Yeah. So we're going to do this for the soul reading right now. And then I can also share with you what else is possible, because I want to see you a little bit into the higher realms. Yeah. But I think we also have some room for more questions. If anybody has a question. Yeah. So share that question. And okay, Alex, you're going to draw a soul reading. I'm excited. Who's going to get the first soul reading?
Okay. So the first soul reading. We have Darlene Gomez.
Okay, Darlene.
Darlene.
Okay.
Yay! I manifested it.
Say again.
I just manifested this.
Very good, very good, very good. So we need to pin you. So I see you. I pinned you right now. And here's how we're going to do this, Darlene. Where are you calling from, Darlene?
I'm calling from Gabriela Island, British Columbia, Canada.
Love it. Beautiful. So I need to see your eyes. And if you're on Instagram, you can see me, see her, but you can hear the soul reading that I'm giving right now. And everybody who's here live on Facebook, on Zoom, in YouTube, Instagram, here's what I'm going to ask you to do while I give Darlene soul reading. Open your heart and feel what of this, what's coming through, resonates with you also. What is for you? Because this is not only for her. Some things are for you in there, and feel into that. Okay? Good. So I'm just going to look. And so come a little closer. Look at the camera instead of at me. That's perfect. Oh, beautiful. So shining light. I see so much light. Everybody who can see her sees her light. Good. Deep caring for a son, a child. I see a deep care. Come a little bit to this side. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Let me see the other eye. Good. Very good. Yeah, so I do see your purpose is being a coach, helping other people get clarity, break through where they're at into their next level. You're absolutely a coach who can help people manifest what they need to do, understand what they need to do, keep your eyes open. Super important. Otherwise, I'm losing the stream. And keep the eyes where they are, keep your body where you are. Thank you. So let me get the stream back. Come a little bit to this side. Yeah. Okay, good. Got you. Beautiful. Stay right there. Even if you have resonance, try not to move until I let you know. Yeah. So beautiful, beautiful. Good. You're definitely a coach. You need to help people also really break through. That's on a business level, but it's not just business. You're not a business coach. You're a human coach. You're a coach for human life quality. So you really help people access life quality, and you help them say no to the right things and say yes to the right things. So therefore, knowing your boundaries is important, and knowing how to communicate, how to set boundaries is important, and also how to say yes to what really matters. And you're a very strong woman, very strong in your own life, where you had to learn to say yes to the right things and no to the right things, so that you can help people with that right now. Yeah, so lean back, you can relax. Feel that for a moment. Anybody who resonates with that, this is for you. Yeah, if you're feeling that, this is for you. Now I'm going to look what stands in the way of that, what needs to be removed. So beautiful, so beautiful. What stands in the way is two things. Number one is you didn't know until now that this is 100% surely your path. So there was a little bit of doubt. So that hopefully is gone. So you don't have to doubt that. You need to do this. It's your life. Yeah. The other thing that stands in the way, you need your community. You need like-minded people that do this with you. Yeah. You can lean back, because now we can go in resonance with that. So you need your community. You have a group. You can, of course, come to our membership. I'd absolutely love to invite you to that. The prerequisite is, of course, but I'll tell you more, everybody, what we're going to do. Maybe this is the right time I can actually share with you. We have a cohort coming up where we guide everybody through my course that helps people to do what I'm doing here, reading your soul. You can do this for yourself. You can learn what your higher self wants you to do. You can learn what your purpose is, learn how to go about it, all the way to the details of how to create a course or how to reach out to people. You can do this with your higher self. And we have a course that teaches you how to do that. In fact, the first module of the course is free with the book. But I want to invite you, who has resonance, to stay longer. This is not what this meeting is about. But if you have resonance, you can stay longer for 10 minutes longer. We'll share more about it, because we have a live cohort coming up where we're guiding you live through the course, and you can come after the course into the membership and be part of the advanced membership. That helps you to have that community of like-minded people who help others, who are filled with light, who are for each other, and who are successful in living the higher self lifestyle. Yeah, that's what you need. And so if you have resonance with that, by all means, stay longer and find out if you want to do the course. If not, you don't have to. This is not a sales call. You can also find another community of people who do the work that you do, who are inspired. You need a community. Okay? How does that resonate with you?
Thank you. Yeah, I've been following you on Mind Valley. I am a Mind Valley student, and I'm also a student of permaculture and sustainability and regeneration. Yeah, really resonates.
Good, good. Can't wait to see your coaching. Love it. Send us the website when you have it. Yeah. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Any questions, guys? Anybody has a question? If not, we'll do the next soul reading. We'll unpin her. Good. If there are any questions, we can go through them right now and then go straight to the next soul reading, Alex. Ooh, lots of comments here.
Good. Yeah, Judith asked how she can tap into her soul's wisdom on a daily basis.
Very good. I love that. Good. And also I see somebody says, oh, I'd rather stick to my Kriyas. Absolutely do that. You know, if you're doing Kriya by Yogananda, that's beautiful. So how can we tap into our higher self on a daily basis? On a daily basis, tapping into the higher self is what we call a higher self lifestyle. So it's a great question because really everything becomes better if you tap into your higher self on a daily basis. The question is, how do you do it? You need to have access to your higher self. And how to get access to your higher self starts with what we did. We basically just raised your energy. Yeah. Remember how you raised your energy right now? So that's the first step because raising your energy raises your vibration. And if your vibration gets raised more, you can actually start to activate the pineal gland and the pituitary gland and start communicating consciously with the higher realms, also with your soul, which we call the higher self, and not just via intuition. And once you have that, you have more accuracy. Yeah. So you get intuition is about 60% accurate. Higher self is more 100% up to 100% accurate. And so the raising of the vibration is the key. And you can just start with the book right now because these are keys that raise your vibration. And then if you want more, come into the cohort that we have happening in June. And so you can do this even in the book. There's a link to the free module of the course. And then you can buy the whole course. And if you buy the whole course, Alex, why don't we just give the link to the course right now? If you have it, could you find it? Let's do the discounted link. We have a discounted link that we give out for my podcasts. Let's use that discounted link, please. So I'm going to give you a discounted link to the course if somebody wants to dive deeper than just the first part of energy mastery. If you want to master your energy and your manifestation and your higher self, then you can get the course. It's normally $1,000. You can get it for $298 right now. This is the discounted price. It's only available now. In the next 3 days, we'll make it available because I don't want to keep that open long because I also need to make some money eventually, But right now, I'm giving you guys that if you want to come in. And with that, you get access to the live cohort that happens in June, where Alex and I lead you live through the course in person. And we'll do it together as a group. You have accountability partners, and you learn how to access your higher self. How's that? Who likes that? How do you have you have resonance with that? Anybody? Let me know. We probably need to send that somehow on Instagram too. The code, hopefully Skylar has it. If not, that code is not available on my website. I don't even know where that is. So here it is. Okay, thank you, Alex, for sending that. Any other questions, or let's draw for the next soul reading?
Yeah, let's do the next soul reading.
Okay.
Okay.
And Alex, send me the link, if you can, just the link in this text too. I can try to put it in here.
Yep. All right. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, now we'll do the next soul reading. So soul reading number 2.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, beautiful. And somebody's asking, hey, I did your Mind Valley course. Is it the same? Yes. If you did the Mind Valley course, it's very similar. It's very similar. Congratulations. You can come into the cohort for free. If you have the Mind Valley course, it's called Higher Self Mastery or something on Mind Valley. If you have that, you can come into the cohort for free. Just let us know and show us the receipt, because then you're already pre-qualified and you can do the cohort, and then you may want to come into the membership afterwards, because this is where you can really go live that higher self lifestyle, and it becomes available to people who have done the course only. Yeah, nobody who's done hasn't done the course can enter the membership. Okay, let me see. Yes, super.
So for our next soul reading, we've got Marite. I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Can you pin her?
There we go.
Good. Okay. Say something, Marike, because I don't see you on my.
Hello. I'm trying to get through. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't see her yet. Okay, I'm going to go in speaker. I still don't see her, Alex. Do you still have me at speaker mode? Can you see her?
Yes,
Is
I
she-
can see her. Yes.
Okay, I can see her. She's pinned, yeah?
She is pinned, yes. Let me spotlight. Can you see her?
Okay. No, I see myself. Yeah, now I can. Super. Okay. Perfect. Good. Now we need to get you on the side here because my Instagram is in the front. So this is another soul reading, guys, on Instagram. Feel the resonance. Everybody who's present here also in our call, feel the resonance with this soul reading. There'll be one more today. And of course, you can also, resonate with what comes through, right? Who felt some resonance with the earlier soul reading? Let me know. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some hearts come up. That's beautiful. I somehow need to find a way to see her eyes. Can you put the phone sideways, sweetheart? I'm assuming you're on the phone. Because are you on the phone?
I'm on iPad. Yeah, kind of fun.
Switch the side, go sideways. Turn your iPad sideways. Yeah, okay, very good, better. Okay, good. Now your body to the right. Body to the right. Yeah. Okay, now look in the camera, please. Perfect. And stay right there. Good. Shaking it. Okay. Beautiful. So looking at your soul. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Deep suffering, deep sadness. I see you went through a lot. Your soul is crying. So there's a lot of suffering I can see. Are you medicating yourself? Alcohol, drugs?
No. Sometimes a little bit alcohol.
Yeah, I can see alcohol. We need to help you come out of the suffering. Because what is actually happening is you are an angel. You can lean back for a minute. You are an angel energy field. You came here to bring light to the planet. You know that? Do you have angels? Do you like angels?
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't she look like an angel already, guys? If you're on Instagram, you can see her. She looks like an angel. So beautiful. But I can see deep, deep suffering. And this suffering will keep you in a loop and you'll try to medicate with that. Yeah. Anybody has resonance with self-medication? Yeah. Could be anything, could be distractions on your phone. It could be food. It could be alcohol. It could be smoking, anything. So this happens when you're an angel and you're giving and giving and giving, and you cannot maintain your own energy. Yeah. And you're also trying to overcome your own suffering and you don't know how. This is what needs to be removed. It needs to be taken out of your system. You need to get, the pain needs to be pulled out. Yeah. So let's say pain is pulled out. Let me look beyond the pain. Yeah. And beyond the pain, you have relationship power. You have power to help people with relationships. You can be a relationship coach right now. You can attract a dysfunctional relationship if you don't have one already, you know. But you can be relationship help because you are very good at relating. You understand relating. You can absolutely help with people. So people feel into this if you're hearing us, you know. So Maricha and I, this is not just for us, this is for you also. Yeah. Good. Now, Maricha, of course, you know, removing that pain, you can do that with any healer. You can come to me as well if you're interested in that. You know, we'll do one energy session where we remove what I call the heart wall. It's a wall
Okay.
on your heart. Anybody resonance with a wall on your heart, you know what you need. Yeah. And that's what you need to have removed. And if you need that removed, send an email to Skylar. She will send everybody a discount code for that. You get a 15% discount code because I wasn't preparing for that, but I don't want to just sell something to you guys here. I want to give
Yeah.
you. So yeah, if you need that, if you feel resonance with that, come and you'll get a discount code. You just send us email to Skylar. That is support@arialawrence.com.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
With that, how are you resonating?
Yeah, I already went through your course on Mindvalley, but I'm at the moment ill, and that's why maybe also my suffering looks so big.
Yeah, because at the moment, what?
I'm ill. I got some influenza quite heavily. Yeah, perhaps this is influencing. Yeah,
No, it's from the past. It's from the
from
past.
my past. Okay.
Layered from early childhood, later childhood. It's layered.
Okay. Thank
Good.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, reach out to us.
Thank you.
Relationship coaching is where it's going. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart, for daring to come. Good. Okay, let's unpin her. That's beautiful. Good. Wow. How does it feel? Who has resonance with that? Tell me how you're feeling. Yes, I'm getting some hearts. I'm seeing some resonance. Good, good, good. Yeah. Yeah. Now you don't need me. People are asking us on Instagram, where can I submit my receipt? You can submit your receipt at support@arialawrence.com. Skylar will put that in there. Thank you, Skylar, for being here. You can submit the receipt there. This is only for today. People who are live right now, not for the recording. You can get that 5-minute soul reading, and we'll draw people. There's going to be another event where you can come and get a soul reading, but you don't need me to do this. What I just did, guys, is what your higher self can do for you and more. And we have groups in my membership where we meet, and we actually ask each other's higher selves. And even if you're in the course, you're actually learning this. You're learning how to access your higher self on your own. And you get much more information than what I just could give in 5 minutes. Yeah. So you don't need me for that. You don't even need to pay. I mean, you can pay $750 on my website for a soul reading, but you may not need it. You may just need to train your brain on how to communicate with your higher self consciously. And I can show you how to do that. Yeah. This is going to be part of the cohort where we do that. And yeah, somebody says, Kay says, I resonate with the self-medication. Yeah. Anybody else resonating with the self-medication? Yeah. Because sometimes it's too intense. Yeah. Too intense to handle. But you can do this with the higher self. And here's the first key. Get into that. The protection helps greatly if you're feeling overwhelmed. Yeah. Good. Okay. One more soul reading, Alex. What's on our list?
Yes, we'll do one more soul. Oh, yes, there we go. Yes, we'll do one more soul reading, and then, like you said, we will close out this beautiful session. And then for those of you who would like to stay after and hear about the cohort, then we can certainly do that. But yeah, should we go ahead with the third soul reading?
Yes. Okay, guys, drum roll. Feel into this.
We have Natalia Lombardi.
Natalia, did you not have a soul reading yet, Natalia? Good. No, okay, Natalia, come on. Good. Let's see if you can pin her for me. Okay, now Natalia, I need you sideways. And if you're on the phone, horizontal.
Okay.
Perfect. And then move your body to the right. So you're not in the middle of the camera, you're on the side. Yeah, perfect. Because in the middle is my Instagram for you guys. Beautiful, dear. Are you with us in the course or in the membership?
No, I'm not. I did the course though. I did the meditations,
Yeah.
the free heart meditation. Yes,
With the course.
but
Yeah.
I'm not in the cohort. Yes.
Yeah, but you can come to the cohort if you like. It's starting in June. Anyway, I know.
Okay. Yeah, I will consider. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know everybody who is in my membership or in my course. I know your names because I give you energy all the time. Okay, let me.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
Your beautiful soul. Oh, beautiful. Also an angel energy field. You're an angel as well. So that means you're very open and porous. You absorb people's energies easily. I'm glad you got the course, so you got the tools for that. So that doesn't happen. You're very open channel. You're very open channel. The higher self speaks clearly through you. I see children, real deep connection with children. Your own kids, but you could also be a guide for children. You could be a Waldorf teacher or a teacher who helps with children's higher self connection, spirit, connection to soul, connection to nature. Anything you do needs to be connected to spirit. Yeah. So connected to spirit in a way through nature or through love or through play. So anybody has resonance with that, take that as your own soul reading also. And your channel is so clear and pure that it's important that you purify yourself on a regular basis. Your relationship is beautiful. It's lovely. You're guided, you're supported, lots of angels around you. It looks to me like you're on track. You're on track with your soul purpose. And I don't see a blockage. You just can go further. You can lean back. I do not see a block. Your soul purpose is to help people connect to the light and connect to spirit in some way or another. It'd be good if it was younger people, but it could be adults as well. And you need to keep your energy field very, very clear and clean and do energy work so that you don't absorb from the world. Otherwise, you get sick and you go off balance. But you're not doing that right now. I see you're in balance. And you just need to go further. You need to expand. Anybody resonates with that? Take that in. You need to expand. You want to expand your heart. You want people to feel your heart. You want to help more people. Just find ways to expand what you're doing. What are you doing right now, if I may ask?
I take care of my kids. Actually, I feel kind of like waiting for it. Like I feel like I want to do something. I feel it, and I have no idea what.
Yeah.
This is my, yeah.
Here's my recommendation. How old are your kids?
One is 13 and another one 11.
Did you say 13 and 11?
Yes.
13 and
Mm.
11. Okay, so they go to school most part of the day, yeah?
Right. Yes.
Okay, so I would consider doing something which for children, yeah? Maybe like a daycare or a forest exploration. It could be an art project, something that you do while your kids are in school. Yeah. You could even bring 13-year-old in eventually. Is it a girl, the 13-year-old?
No,
Well,
both boys.
both boys. Yeah, bring them in and see if they want to be involved in some ways with the project, you know. I would definitely start spreading the gift with other kids.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
that helped. Oh, good.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
So you're welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, let me know if you felt resonance. Anybody here? How are you feeling? And thank you guys on Instagram for sending the receipts. We weren't even thinking of, that, but I definitely want to extend the possibility for you to get that short soul reading. So we'll definitely draw your names and we'll let you know. And who would like to stay longer is welcome to stay 10 minutes, where we're going to answer some questions and talk a little bit about the upcoming cohort, where you can learn how to connect with your higher self the way I just showed you. You're not going to do soul readings for other people, but you're going to receive, very likely, you're going to receive information about your life and about every step in your life as it is aligned with your purpose and as it is the most successful, timely, the quickest, and also the most affordable. So you save time, money, and energy in getting your life purpose done. Yeah. So that when you're on your deathbed, you know you lived your life the way you were meant to live it. Yeah. So that's what this course does for you. And we're doing it together in a cohort. And if you're interested, stay. But we're going to say goodbye to everybody who is ready to leave. I'm grateful for you showing up. I'm grateful for you buying my book and going on that track and that trajectory of having boundless energy so you never run out of energy again. Let's stay in touch. And thank you, everybody. Shall we do an aloha, Alex?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so here's how we do it in the tribe. We breathe in together and then we aloha out. Yeah, and Alex, can you take screenshots of who is who is here live if you haven't done so yet, so we know who showed up name wise. Okay, and so here's in, aloha out. And we can all unmute ourselves while we do that, so we hear this beautiful aloha spreading. And Skylar showed up. Hey, Skylar, you're here. It's my assistant in here as well. Thank you. Good. In. Aloha.
Aloha.
Good. Instagram is doing alohas with us too. Facebook, YouTube. Aloha.
Aloha.
And one more.
Aloha.
Yeah, feel free to hang out and ask questions if you're interested. And I see some of my tribe members here too. Wendy, thank you for showing up. And everybody else, will see you some other time. Blessings. Good. Well, thank you, Alex. And thank you, everyone. Good. Who has any questions? Who would like to check out some of the core? You'll get an email from us, so we'll share with you. But any questions, let us know. And thank you, Instagram. If you have questions, post them right here so I can answer them. You can actually just unmute yourself and ask loud because we're so few people here. 33.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
I'm in Australia and I couldn't purchase the book for the $1.
but I'm happy to pay full price, but the shipping was quite high. Is there any other way to get a copy?
Yeah. I have wondered that this is normally in Australia. I have some people who bought it in Australia. So just Skylar, reach out to Skylar, and either we'll give you the manuscript so you can just read it online, or normally we'll find a way how you can actually do it on Amazon in Australia. It would be Amazon Australia, not Amazon US.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, thanks for asking. Good. Yeah, we got a lot of members from Australia in the tribe, so nice to see some people from down under. Woohoo. Okay, what questions do you have? Alex, do you want to share a little bit about how the cohort's going to look like?
Yes, I would love to. I'm just looking at the chat just to make sure I didn't miss any.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so the cohort is going to be an amazing time period, around 4 to 6 weeks. We're gonna solidify it here in a little bit. Aria and I are gonna chat about it, but it's gonna be 4 to 6 weeks where we go through the Master Your Energy course together as a group. So this is an amazing time to build community, to share what you're experiencing as you go through each module. We'll have accountability calls. You will have access to me for support. So I'll back up a little bit of background on me. I started working with Aria about a year ago now, a little bit more than a year ago. I came in through one of her amazing soul readings. And then from there, I started a mastery training with her. So I went really deep with her I'm still going deep, still continuing the mastery. So it's been about a year of mastery. And as I was going through the course, I really resonated with the higher self groups that were provided by the tribe, the community. And it was through these higher self groups that I said, hey, Aria, I want to start offering these higher self groups to the tribe so that we can all just amplify our energy together. And if you're not familiar with what a higher self group is, I'll just give you a brief explanation right now. So basically, you saw Aria was able to channel very cleanly her higher self. And so what we do as a community is we go up to our own higher selves, but we ask questions for other people. And so this is a really great way for us to get very clear answers. Okay, so I was doing the higher self groups, and then it was higher self guided that, hey, maybe I want to help lead this community and just share how these energy tools have impacted my life, as an extremely sensitive and empathic person. And so how they have helped me just blossom and flourish, protect my energy, sustain my energy. And so coming back to the cohort, I will be your guide through the course and through the time period that we go together. And you'll have accountability calls that are led by me. So that those will give you opportunities to ask questions, to share your wins, to share what is challenging, to learn from others who are going through the course. So that's what we are planning. We're going to start in June. Yeah, Aria, maybe you can jump in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so it's going to be 6 weeks, by the way, Alex.
Okay.
Well, Alex, I didn't let you know yet. 6 weeks, and they're going to be guided with me and Alex together. So, and we're actually leading you through the course. We're not letting you do it alone. You actually we get to share more on how those tools work, similar to what we did today. And then you get a transcript, you can read up on it, you get a summary, and then you have assignments. And these assignments are really for you to implement the tools throughout the week so that you can see how they work for you. And then we come back together the following week and you can share how they work. You can share your questions, and then we'll continue. Now, what's so powerful about that is, who has taken a course and has not done it? I'm going to do two hands here for me. I sign up for stuff still to this day that I think is good. Yeah, here I'm seeing your thumbs, right? But we end up not doing it because we want to go somewhere, but then we don't take the time to do it. We don't put an incentive into our day where we actually do it. But if somebody comes and says, hey, do you want to go do this right now? And they're at your door and they're holding your hand, you're going to say yes, right? So this is why we decided we're going to do a live cohort, because we want people to actually be successful with that. And so this live cohort gives you an incentive where you show up, you see each other, you get to know each other, you make real friends in the community of people who do this kind of work. This is one of the main things that often happen, that people are very lonely. You're not lonely anymore. Do it together. And then you also implement them. And this implementation is very powerful. Now, if you know that somebody's waiting, like 10 people, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people are waiting to hear from you, whether you've implemented the tool or not, you're going to implement it, right? Much easier than if it's just you quietly doing it for you. So this is why we do it together. And it's a 6 weeks. We have 2 question answers in that. The 4 weeks are guiding you through the 4 modules of the course. And at the end of the course, you're eligible for the membership. That's it. And it's a beautiful time together. And it's a time of connection. It's a time of growth. And it's a time of amplification. And we've had not one person throughout these years take the course that did not come out happier and come out more energized and come out more empowered, knowing what their guidance was. Everybody has it. It is certain degrees, like Melissa is here, has taken the course. Judith has taken the course. Susan has taken the course. Some people get, all in. Some people just get, 60, 70, 80% better results, but everybody got happier, got more successful, and clearer on their guidance. And I want that for you. And this is why we're offering that. Melissa or Judith, you guys want to share something about the course or what it does for you or did for you? And then if you have any questions, guys, let us know. And by the way, this is the cheapest price it's ever been. It's normally, as I said, $100, $1,000, and it's actually $298. Yeah, so you can get it for $298, the whole 6 week cohort, plus the course for life, plus all the accountability calls from the past and question answers and the tools. Okay, Melissa, share.
Okay, a little unexpected. Can you hear me okay? Am I echoing?
No, we hear you well. Yeah.
Great.
Only if you want to.
Short and sweet, changed my life. So totally recommend it. Yeah, for me, Aria's energy really matched for me, for who I am. And it was like all these courses you sign up for and you never do. Somehow with the guidance and having the classes, I got through it. And it's been over 3 years. And the community is exceptional. Everything's really, I don't know. I find everything really great and really lovely and really beautiful, lovely people here. I found the people that match with me, like all the angel energies. And I'm so happy to experience Aria and everybody in the community on a regular basis. I don't know. I recommend it, of course. And especially now that there's like Alex is going to lead us through a class, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be really great. I think if you do it together in a community, just show up. Even if you don't get all the work for the module done that week, just come and you just learn so much about yourself, and just life is better. I would have to think of something more cohesive, but yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree that the happiness, the success, and the guidance is just so much better?
It's amazing. It's I feel like a different person. So yeah.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Oh yes, love you so much. Anybody else would like to share or ask a question? and then we'll wrap up. Yeah.
I can share as well. Hi, can you hear me good?
We can hear you, Judith. Yes.
Hi. I don't even know how to express it. I am so grateful to be in this group. I found many souls here who I can connect with on a deeper level. I really appreciate the courses. I learned so many tools, and I'm able to, contain my energy. I'm able to.
I'm in another course.
Can
Sorry.
you mute everybody, Alex?
Yep. I got it.
Thanks. Continue.
Trying
Yes.
to be coherent too.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love the tools. I love the course. I love the tools. Love higher self groups, and I'm just super happy to be here. Thank you.
And would you say that, for example, I know you came with, feeling very low and having a lot of hardships in your life. Would you say that changed?
Yes, it completely changed. It completely changed. I still have my ups and downs, but I come out of my downs easier. So
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Judith.
Hi, Aria.
Good. Yes.
We have a question from Instagram.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Skylar. What is the question from Instagram?
Yes, let me pull it back up.
This is our dear Skylar.
Hi.
You'll email with her.
Yes,
And
if you
Alex,
send an email,
anytime
it's
somebody
answered by
picks
me.
you can pin them, yeah? I'm assuming that you're doing that because I can't see anybody.
All right, so the question from Instagram is, what do you think can block money? I was laid off a few months ago and no jobs until now. This is the first time in my life.
Wow, yeah. And what can block money, you said, or
Yes, that was what can block money.
what? Okay, good. Thank you, Skylar.
Of course.
So this is a super good question. And what the super good part about it is that you don't want to ask a question like that. Yeah. So if you ask what blocks something, if you ask what is the problem, you'll get an answer about the problem. And that answer will be enhancing the problem, because what you put your attention on, the energy grows. Yeah, the energy comes back to, the energy goes there, and it expands. What you put your attention on, the energy flows to. And so therefore, of course, what you're really trying to say is, how can I have more money? And how can I have an overflow of money? Yeah. Anybody has that question? How can I have an overflow of money? Yeah. So that's the first thing. You want to ask the right question. How can I have an overflow of money? Then the next part that comes is, you're going to look into where your attention goes and where the energy flows. So you're placing attention on where you already have money, and you're placing attention on other people who have money. And you surround yourself with a lot of people who have money. Like, go to a 5-star hotel and have just a coffee there. You don't need to spend much money there at all, but hang out there. Do your computer work there, do your outreach for a new job there. As soon as you're there where all the people are who don't struggle with money right now, your energy will be lifted in that way. And then you apply for a job. The next thing you can do is you can also ask for help with the higher realms, your angels or the people, the energy beings that you believe in. Ask for help. Please help me have an overflow of money. Again, you're not going to say, please show me why I don't have money or how I can get out of that pitfall. You're going to say, please help me to have an overflow of money. So those are the quick tips I can give you, other than manifestation and mastering your energy. Everything, in fact, really everything you need in life can come down to these tools that I'm sharing with you in the cohort. But you don't have to do it that way. You can do it other ways too. A certain path, religious paths, or certain manifestation techniques can also work. It's not just one path for all, but where your attention goes, the energy flows is always the same. And so you do need to find a way to place your attention on money instead of not having money. And so just money by itself, richness, overflow, will be good to immerse yourself in, and then apply for a job with the guidance of your higher self. And if you want to come and do the cohort with us, you'll learn how to create a lifestyle out of that and how that can shift your life in all areas. Yeah. But for now, do that because you need to get out of that situation into an overflow, and we'll just send you energy and love for that. Yeah. Woohoo. Thank you guys for being here. Energy and love to all listening. Thank you, people on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, here on Zoom. Mahalo. Thank you, Alex, for guiding us and leading us through this beautiful time together. We'll be in touch. Everybody who's signed up, they will see an email from us. We'll share more the recording. We'll also share the tools, and we'll share the invite for the cohort. If you're on Instagram and you're not signed up, send us an email to support@arialorenz.com. Otherwise, you're not going to hear from us. But if you do that or follow me, then you're also going to see what's coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.